What's going on, guys? Proximity here, coming at you with some Battlefield Hardline beta footage from the PlayStation 4. So let's talk about this game. That's what this video is going to be. We're just going to talk. So you got 4 classes, as you usually do in your Battlefield games. Your medic is now called Operator. Your engineer is now called Mechanic. Your support is now called the Enforcer. And your recon is now called Professional. The Mechanic, this go-around, does not have any anti-vehicle mines like they have in pretty much every other installment of Battlefield, which I found really kind of strange, because you would think that there would be a lot of places where you can put landmines, and it would just be a good idea. But the maps are kind of small, so I guess I see the reasoning behind that. But I'm hoping that maybe they make a return to some extent in the game. Obviously at this moment though, it's just the beta, so we have no idea. As far as loadouts go, pretty much everything in the game now is based on money, as you just saw there on the bottom right corner of my screen a couple seconds ago. You just get money from doing everything. Anything that gets you points, from what I found anyways, gets you money. So kill assists, kills, objectives, squad spawn on you and everything, you get money for it. So money isn't that hard to really come by. Most of the things in the beta anyways aren't really that expensive. So I think the most expensive thing in the beta was the Stinger, and that was like 7,000. I could be wrong, there might be more expensive things in here. But as far as just what I've played with so far, that was the most expensive thing. And I mean, I'd say you probably can earn maybe $1,000 or so per game if you're doing decent. I'm not sure how much I've been earning, but I know I've spent a lot of money in this game already so far, and I think I've only played maybe 4 or 5 games. So yeah, you get money pretty quick. The map here that we're allowed to play in the beta is called High Tension, based in downtown LA. I like this map a lot. It's pretty gorgeous. There's a lot of stuff to do here. There's a really cool evolution. I don't know if it's in this video or not. I don't think it is. But I know it's in a lot of other people's gameplays. It's in the trailer and everything. But basically, it's a really, really big crane that's at the top of a building, and it kind of just shreds a building, and there's a lot of destruction and damage done with it and everything. It's pretty cool. The game mode that I'm playing here in the video is called Heist. So basically, it's just sort of like Rush from Battlefield 3 and 4. You've got A and B points, so the criminals are to go to A and B, and they are to arm a bomb on the overturned armor trucks. From there, after they blow up, I'm not sure exactly how long it is, maybe 30, 45 seconds to a minute. As soon as it blows up, you can go in there, grab the duffel bag, and it's full of money. There's 2 different points to take it to. You cannot take both bags to one point. So if you were to go to the very top building where one extraction point is for the bag, the other person carrying the other bag cannot go to that same point. They've got to go to the back of the map through a blockade. So you cannot, like I said, take them to different spots. The police obviously are just kind of there to stop them. So if so-and-so is carrying the bag, then as a police officer, you shoot them and protect the bag, and it resets back into the armored truck. So I'm not sure if you have to pick up the bag again, or if you have to blow a hole in the armored truck again first. But either way, you've got to get the bag back, and it will respawn to the armored truck. So you can hold them back pretty well if your team's good. And as far as getting to the extraction points, you have to have a pretty decent team to work together and get to the extraction points. The other mode is called Blood Money. That basically, you have a vault at your base, as does the opposing team, and basically there is a bunch of money in the middle of the map, hence blood money, and you go there and everybody can load up on money. I think it's $400,000 that each individual person can carry, and you take all that money and you take it back to your vault and you store it there in your armored truck. And the opposing team can also not only take money from the middle of the map, but they can also come to your base, to your vault, and steal your money and take it back to their vault so that they can capitalize on it. So you got to have a nice little mix of defense, maybe some Overwatch on the middle point there, and people going and actually running and getting money. Thus far, the maximum amount of players that you can have in the game is 32. So it's not 32 on 32 like we've seen in most games. It's just, what is that, 16 on 16, I believe? So you are stuck with just a pretty small number of 16 on 16. I don't know if there's going to be a bigger mode, if they're planning on increasing player size, but so far from what I found playing the beta, 32 players seems pretty reasonable. You could bump it up to maybe 38, 40 players, just to give a little bit more clusterfuckness here. The grappling hooks and zip lines that they had, that they were like really talking about in E3 and everything, they're actually pretty cool. I mean, I kind of have a problem with I think it was the grappling hook. From what you saw, it's like, oh, you can put it on anything, and you can actually only put it on a very few number of spots. They have to actually glow blue for you to be able to put it on there. Same with the zip lines, I believe. But if you put up a grappling hook or a zip line, it actually stays there, from what I found, and your teammates can use them. So you can, set a zip line up outside of a building where you're at in the middle of the map and you're trying to get the money really fast. So you can set up a zip line, and you guys can just take off on the zip line instead of having to run on foot across the map. So it does change the dynamic quite a bit. It's pretty cool when they work, because sometimes they just don't want to deploy. But of course, this is a beta, so things like that happen. But anyway, just a little bit of a recap. You get your 4 classes: operator, mechanic, enforcer, and professional. Mechanic doesn't have mines right now. It's depressing. I love mines. I use mines all the time in Battlefield 4, and I use them all the time in Battlefield 3, and I just want my mines back. I love mines. Everything's purchased by money, which is pretty cool. I mean, you don't have to sit there and just grind out tons of time with each specific class to unlock everything from. I mean, assuming it's staying like the beta, so you just make money, and then you go and you buy stuff with your money, as you can see here. So it makes it a lot easier to just get stuff, because nobody wants to sit there and grind for 4 or 5 hours per class. Sometimes more, maybe, I'm sure, just to get everything. I mean, you might want the very last thing in the kit, kind of like with Battlefield 4. I think it was a medic bag that was one of the very last things, also the most useful thing, and you were a relatively useless medic until you got that. So this helps quite a bit. I do like the system of it being money. Again, right now in the beta, there's just high tension one map. Heist and blood money are the only two modes available here right now. But yeah, that's it for this video. Well, that's it for me. I think there's about a minute left here in the video, so enjoy. And don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is kind of the first time I've done a video in this particular style, instead of, just doing live commentary and whatnot. So it was new for me. I hope it was okay for you. But yeah, like I said, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.